Hey, what's going on, guys? Go back at you here with another video. I wanted to do a little bit different video tonight. There's been a lot of questions lately about basketball and how hot it is and who to collect for this year and things like that. What I did is I put together a couple of informational things just in case you're starting to get into basketball, either because you've always liked it and wanted to collect it, or if you're just looking straight from a collecting standpoint and investing standpoint. So if we just go back a few years, what I did is I put together some of the top rookies to collect in each one. In 2016-17, you're looking for Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, and then after that, really Pascal Siakam has come on the scene lately. DeJounte Murray, Buddy Hield, Jamal Murray a little bit, Jaylen Brown and Sabonis, but really Ben Simmons, Siakam, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram was tearing things up until they shut down the season, especially working with Zion now. In 17-18, everybody already knows about Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell and Lonzo Ball and Kuzma, but the one that's been coming up lately the last year or so has been De'Aaron Fox, right? So make sure you're checking out De'Aaron Fox's stuff. I always think that Prism, Select, Optic, those are the ones to get. But any numbered cards really and parallels of those products, and any products really for those top rookies would be where it's at. And then last year, Luka and Trae Young, of course, everybody's battling for those, but you got a collection of guys right after that with Devontae Graham and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Colin Sexton. The number one pick kind of gets forgotten, DeAndre Ayton, because he struggled out of the gate, but now he's starting to come around, and so is Marvin Bagley. Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. has been all right, and then the guy missed the whole first season and played high school ball here in Washington State, and that's Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr., his stuff is going to start to explode now that he's healthy and back ready to play once the season comes in. And then that kind of leads me into this year with the hype being so much around Zion and Ja, and I jumped on the Zion ship early. I was always in his corner, hopefully that he was going to stay healthy and things like that. Kind of giggled and joked around about the Zach Randolph 2.0. But I always wish nothing but for the best for the kid, especially when you see what kind of character he's been showing in the interviews and how he's been trying to help his community down there in New Orleans with the coronavirus and donating money and things like that. For a young buck to do that out the gate is really impressive. So I'm going to be in his corner. But I've said it from the beginning, even if you take those guys away, this was still a good draft class, right? Like if you look down the first round and even into the second round, you've got a lot of guys there, that will shine eventually. And what I came up with is the Magnificent Seven. It was the top six, but Kobe White's kind of sneaking back into that upper echelon group. And off that list, Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter, Jarrett Culver, Darius Garland, things like this, players like this that don't quite make the Magnificent Seven, but they're still right in there. Okay, so at number 7, I do have Kobe White. So he's got some really nice stuff, playing for the Bulls, and I decided to take out some of the Kobe White stuff. Variation there is pretty nice. And, look for his stuff to continue to rise. Like I said, with all these guys, Magnificent Seven, once they start playing again. Right? A little bit, what I have coming in at number 6. This guy was under the radar at the beginning of the year and then came out of the gate flying, and that's Sekou Doumbouya. So Sekou Doumbouya, his stuff. Oh, there's RJ mixed in. This one is a really nice one. But like I said, Prism, Optic, and then when you get into the lower stuff like this, you really want to see some color or silvers, like in this case, color or numbered cards. So that's Sekou Doumbouya. He doesn't have Prism Draft cards, so that's why his stack is a little bit lower. Coming in at number 5 is the local kid, well, not local high school wise, but Gonzaga, and that's Rui Hachimura. So Rui does have a lot of Prism Draft cards because he was highly touted coming out of Gonzaga. I love the Prism colors. So we got a green and a purple there. You see the red, white, and blue here. You see an optic hollow there. I don't have, I believe, a Rui variation. Nice blue velocity. He even made his way into the national packs. That's out of 99. Oh, Cyber Monday, I believe. Yeah, Cyber Monday. Some pink pulsars, which I think are great. Again, I love the Prism Draft, or even Prism just color cards are really, really sweet. So that's my number 5. Coming in at number 4. Almost like a 3A and 3B kind of thing, is Tyler Hero. Now, I started watching Tyler Hero from his high school days, and the guy was just putting on a clinic. I watched some of those state playoff games that he had, and it was really, really impressive. And then he goes to Kentucky, and does a great job there. This is really cool. This is the winter. This is the gold foil top. And he's just lights out. I mean, this kid can really do a whole bunch of different things on the court, which is really cool. Again, once they come back. 3A, I guess you would say, off of this, and just because the kid had a hard time at the beginning of the year, and that's R.J. Barrett. Shout out to Up for Riggin on the RJs. My House is always an awesome insert. There's a little silver action. Cracked ice. And I did, there's a silver. I did sell a lot of, or trade also, a lot of the Kobe's, the Kobe White, and the RJ Barrett. And as far as that goes, the Rui and Tyler Hero also, just not a lot of them. It's because, Rui is, like I say, Gonzaga here in Spokane, Washington. These discos are pretty awesome. I love the fireworks. Pink pulsar, silvers. Revolution. I only bought one box of Revolution this year, so it was nice to hit a RJ. Then a couple of Mint 9s. There. And then, of course, number two would be Ja. Right? And, Ja Morant is kind of funny. He's kind of kind of not well known at Murray State until the tourney time. And then now everybody started blowing up on him. And, he's come and taking the league by storm. Everybody's like, Zion. Well, Ja's no joke. Right? There's the base, the blue, the green, the pink pulsar, the purple, the red, the silver. I think that's really cool. Little mini rainbow there. Ja's no joke, man. He's the real deal. You can see the difference between the gold foil and the regular. There's some optics. The My House insert again. I love those things. A silver prism there. So one thing, I have not pulled a silver Ja or a silver Zion. There's the variation. Have a couple of those left. I did sell a couple of colored Jaws early. I've sold some Zions too, but not any of the major ones yet. Well, I think I sold one of the greens because I had two. And then here's the big boy that everybody is after. Of course, the #1 pick for a reason. People had their own different opinions. These are beautiful. I love these cards. One's from out of 99 and 199. Everybody had their own opinions, but you can't deny the man when he comes in and just starts, there's the winter one, just starts blowing up the spot right from the very first game, knocking down 3 after 3 when they said he had no outside shot. And just did a phenomenal job. Again, his character has been awesome. Also, again, you can see the difference between the base and the gold foil. So really, really, really impressed by this kid. So anyway, I hope you do love basketball like I do, and I don't get a chance a lot of times to make videos like this, but I wanted to inform people in case they were wondering, who are the top rookies this year to look for if you're getting into breaks or anything like that. And again, I did call this the top 6, but now it's more towards a magnificent 7. So hope you enjoyed that video, and hopefully you guys can pull some of those yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.